Before this video starts, I just want to say sometimes the audio I use cuts off the last word I'm saying, so I apologize in advance. Yeah, I'm back on a top 10 list. I ran out of ideas. I originally wanted to do one of my OCs, but that one's kinda boring, so I'm making this one. And yeah, I'm doing Persona 5 and 4 just because I feel like that's a more accurate list, because those are the only games I've actually played from the series so far. When I finish more games, then I'll make more lists, but until then, this will be the only one that I have up. I also divided this list as top 5 males and top 5 females, because that was a lot easier for me in choosing which characters I like better, so it'll be like that. Without further ado, let's get started. First I'm going to do the males, and then I'll do the females. I absolutely love the delinquent characters in Persona, and Ryuji is no exception. He originally comes off as a bit tough and rude, but almost immediately after they exit the first palace, he opens up a bit more to Akira. He's a huge dork, likes ramen, video games, and of course the ladies, so I can really relate to him. In his social link events, you can see just how disliked he is to the students at Shujin. Especially to the track team, which he had to leave because of Kamoshida singling him out and then putting the blame on Ryuji. By the end of his social link, he puts the team back together and kicks out the coach that was causing them a lot of hell. Ryuji is just a really nice guy who never gives up, and I've always had a soft spot for him, even before I played the game myself. This boy is incredibly underrated. Everyone does seem to like him. I've never met someone who doesn't like him, but when it comes down to saying who's their favorite character, everyone forgets about him, similar to the game. Mishima is the owner of the Phantom Aficionado website, and probably the biggest Phantom Thief fan ever. He has supported the Phantom Thieves ever since the very first calling card, and he continues to support them until the end of the game. The only thing I wish that I could change was that he has a bigger role in the game. I would like for him to maybe join the Phantom Thieves or have a palace all on his own, instead of just fighting him once in Mementos and being done with him forever. Mishima deserves all the love in the world, and so of course he'll get a spot on my list. Yusuke was a lot different than what I thought he would be. From what I heard before, I knew he was going to be weird, but I thought he'd be kinda quiet and shy. Boy, was I wrong! He is weird, yes, but he's a bit more social and confident, especially when he asked On to get naked for his painting. And his reaction to the true form of Sayuri and how he gave it to Akira to keep him LeBlanc was just really sweet and just like him. In his social link, he talks a lot about art and what inspires him and his struggles with it, and it's really nice to see it all go down. And I think his social link's one of my favorites, especially with him and Akira posing at church and them getting mistaken for a few times. And when Persona 5 Crimson comes out, if Atlas will just let us be gay already or have a female protagonist, I'll definitely be pursuing Yusuke first. Like I said, I love my delinquent characters, and Kanji is my favorite. Like Ryuji, he comes off as strong and tough, but he does something no other character does. He crafts, sews, makes stuffed animals, he can cook, he cares for his mother and his friends more than anything. I love him. When he was a kid, he was bullied for being girly, so he started beating up other kids, bleached his hair, and made some gang member friends so no one could look down on him. Then later in the game, he thought he might be gay because he never had any interest in girls, and showed someone Naoto back when he thought Naoto was a guy, which made him even more self-conscious. But at the end of his social link, he can fully be himself and even starts teaching others how to craft and stuff. I just love him a lot, but there is someone that I do like a little bit more than him. Number 2 and number 1 were very, very close, but first off I'm going to start with some honorable mentions. If you know me in real life, you're probably not surprised. Whenever someone asks an open-ended question involving someone's name, I'll always say Goro Akechi. I just like him, I can't really explain. And yes, he is a bit evil with him causing mental shutdowns, but that's only because he had to, because his father told him to, and in order for him to get his revenge on him, he had to. At the end of the game though, he does regret his actions. He even sacrifices himself to help the Phantom Thieves. I am kinda mad though, because they didn't really make a very big deal out of his death. They were just kinda like, oh well, that sucks. Back to fighting crime, but, you know, what can you do? Pancake Boy is best boy. It's pretty obvious, but I did like the Persona 5 guys better than the Persona 4 guys. They felt more creative and realistic than the ones in Persona 4, though I do like those ones as well. But the same can't be said for the females, which I'll be getting on to right now. I originally didn't like her very much because I thought she would just be another Mary Sue idol character, and I was honestly half right. When she is pretending to be an idol, she's a Mary Sue, yes, but only because she's forced to. Her regular personality is pretty chill and a bit dead inside, but still very likable. But when there are cameras in her face or she's doing a show, she has to put up a fake front, which really sucks and she doesn't like it very much. But her attitude towards you and the other members of the group is really nice and saves her character for me. Chie is my second favorite tomboy from Persona. She loves meat and kung fu movies, which is actually really adorable to see her fangirl over. I just love her and I can really relate to her as well. But what got to me is how she loves and cares and protects Yukiko. Yukiko really looks up to Chie and sees her as a savior, and Chie does everything she can to live up to that title and not disappoint her. And when she joins the group, it's never actually said, but I believe she tries to protect the group in the same way she was trying to protect Yukiko. I was going to pursue her originally, but my number one character on this list is the one that I actually went for. This is my hermit child, Protector. After the death of her mother Wakaba, she moved to Sojiro's house and basically has been in a room hacking people and eating. Which sounds nice, but she's also haunted by her dead mother, and she would actually hallucinate Wakaba in a room yelling at her that her death was Futaba's fault. At least until after her palace, where she defeats the distorted view of Wakaba and joins the Phantom Thieves. And it was also a lot of fun to see her recover from being a socially awkward child like me, especially during the beach scene. Makoto was popular for a reason, okay? I have my own reasons for liking her. I wasn't just going off the Makoto best girl trend that's been going on in the community lately. I like her because she's actually competent and is the opposite of the damsel in distress cliche. Makoto's a badass. Student council president by day, phantom thief by night. She's a very hard worker, who's also known for being a smart student, but not in a really good way. That's because mostly her sister pressures her into being a good student so she'll go into a good university. Though her sister is pressuring her into more of a lawyer or doctor job, Makoto wants to be a police just like her dad was. And that job just seemed to fit her a bit better. And now, before my number one spot for the females, some more honorable mentions. I don't talk about her very much, but I absolutely love Naoto. Ever since I heard her character description, I just knew that I had to pursue her. She is a grade A detective who doesn't have many friends because she's usually busy with work. She was also teased a lot for being guy-like, the same way Kanji was teased for being too girl-like. So after that, she would always try to hide her true gender to seem more strong and trustworthy to her male detective counterpart. But most people in Inaba have a completely different opinion. Yu immediately accepts her for who she is and tries his best to help her out. After she comes out of her shell a little bit, makes friends with the group, she's really just sweet and shy and I love her so much, and she's honestly half the reason I started playing Persona 4 in the first place. So yes, that's why she made this list. Thank you to everyone who's gotten this far in the video. Sorry this is a little bit late, but I've been kinda busy. Plus the whole reason I actually made this is because of the support of my close friends. And I did start playing Persona 3, but I didn't really get enough time to really do anything with it because I'm busy watching One Piece and Food Wars and stuff. I've got like 6 otames to play, and it's kind of stressing me out slowly. The one I'm going to play next is probably going to be Doki Doki, and then probably finish up Nord 9, but we'll see. Anyways, that's all I've gotten for today. Bye.